everybody? Welcome back. I know it's been a while since I last did a live stream for the Millennium Falcon. Uh, just haven't got time to build it on stream, unfortunately. But I'm excited to be back here today and to continue building it. We're on bag number 12 today. Bag number 12 of 17. We are very close to the end now, which is it's a bit sad, but it's been a good building journey so far, and I'm excited to see how it all comes together in the end. For those who tuned in to the last live stream, they will have seen that I built these front bit sticky out things, and that was the last thing I built. But I also did bag 11. I think maybe a week after that. I just didn't do it on stream, and we built these things. So this will be new to you viewers, and those who checked out the stream last time. So they are new, and not anything that exciting, but it's starting to have some more definition, some more shape. So we're building bag 12 today. Looks like we've got one minifigure and one droid that we're going to be including. So what I'll do is build the parts, and then when we need to attach them to the ship, we'll bring this back into frame, and we can go from there. Very excited to get this going again. Very excited to be on stream again. Yeah, just been a bit tested with time, so we're definitely going to be giving this a good crack today. Got a lot to chat about, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. And make sure to drop a like if you're watching now or watching later. It'd be greatly appreciated. So yeah, all right, I'm going to move this and then we can get started. Okay, that is out of the way. Now, this time, this will look very different to you guys. Well, not very different, but I've got bowls to put my Lego pieces in instead of big piles of Lego just on the table. So I hope that helps. I typically find that with bowls, it's a bit more difficult to find things, but at least I've got more space on the table to be able to build and more space for you guys to look. So I think that's the whole thinking behind this one. So let's crack open these bags and then we can get to chatting and building. I believe I'm one bowl short, but that doesn't matter. Nope, the piece is on there. Oops, on the piece. All right, this is going to have to go on the table. Look at that. Look how nice and organized that is now. It's so nice. Put that there. Got the instructions. I've screened it in front of me so you can see it. We are all set to go. All right. Vader's Castle for the W. Yeah, Vader's Castle. I don't have it personally. I believe it's a very good build. I think it retails for like $300 or something now, which is nuts. But to those who have it, lucky them. And clearly you have it as well. So yeah, I hope that was a good set for you. Okay, we have got two minifigures that we're going to start with. BB-8 and Finn. So let me find BB-8's head. This is the first time I've gotten BB-8 or Finn in a Lego set, which is nice. It's kind of been that way for a lot of the minifigures in this set. All right, BB-8, I guess doesn't really matter how this guy goes on. What am I missing? Oh, it's upside down. Yeah, probably should read the instructions first. All right, and there's BB-8 off the bat. We got a done droid already. Pop you down there, buddy. And now Finn. I saw a couple of his pieces in here. There's his torso and his pants. His head will be in a different one. Not in that one. Not in that one. There it is. And his headpiece as well. Need to find that. Pop you in there. Oh, it's dual-sided printing. Okay, cool. And hair. Where is his hair? Bit of ASMR there. Where is this guy's hairpiece? Oh, I just saw it. There it is. Okay. All right. Now that our mini figures are done, I'll show you Finn. Force Awakens Finn. Let's pop him down over there. Okay. We are ready to start bag 12. Yeah, so been a while since I did a stream, and we've been busy Coruscant Nights getting some content out and prepared and some podcasts done and just putting out some different types of videos, which has been a fun experience. And obviously, as we look to get to our subscriber goal, that we'll be able to continue publishing some more content that we'd like for you, some more content that is not possible at the moment, but definitely will be in the future. Got a couple of things in store behind the scenes as well, which is good fun. So yeah, in terms of how the channel is, it's going strong, it's going solid. We just just need to kind of play a waiting game at the moment. So that's kind of where we're at as a channel. And obviously, if you're subscribed, you know that we have been we've put out a couple of videos and podcasts recently. One that was not Star Wars related. Our first non-Star Wars related video went out last week. I think it was last week. It was on the San Diego Comic-Con reveals for Marvel, which we already have a Marvel channel called Pop Cultured. You can find that. I think you can find it in our description, in our YouTube description. But we cover Marvel stuff over there. So if you are interested in seeing more Marvel stuff, definitely go check out that channel. But we just felt that this was not the best way to go for it, but a way that we wanted to share our reaction with the world. Because as much as we aren't, Coruscant Nights is not a Marvel channel, we are still passionate Marvel fans, and we felt that that was the best way to share it with a bigger audience. So, and that paid off. That video did really well, and we got featured in a compilation from, I can't remember their name, and I do apologize if they are watching or watching in the future, but we do appreciate that very much. That's good exposure for us, and we feel very honored to be a part of a compilation alongside some other big YouTubers as well. So yeah, definitely good for us. So that was definitely something that we felt, even though the video did well, but it was good to be able to also have that exposure on a grander scale as well. So yeah, I need some circle pieces, these things, and I dropped it. Yeah, so that Marvel announcement was pretty crazy with RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. back as I was gonna say Iron Man, but he's not. He's back as Doctor Doom, which is, I mean, I'm still a bit unsure about it. But I know a lot of people are excited, and I was certainly excited at the prospect of it initially. And I'm sure he will do a wonderful job as Doctor Doom. And I look forward to seeing him on the big screen. And I dropped a piece again. There we go. I'm not finding this piece that I need. Didn't think it would be in this one, but maybe it is. It is. Interesting. What else we done? We did a podcast about our favorite seasons of live action Star Wars, which was good fun. Jack and I shared, or we ranked the podcasts. So that was, sorry, we ranked the live action shows, not the podcast, and that was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, though, in the video, you'll notice that we had to re-record some bits because the audio cut out halfway through our initial recording, which was really unfortunate. But I guess we have that flexibility to be able to adapt to that. So although we didn't know the audio cut out, we still worked together to share or reshare our thoughts, which was nice. And we got to bring up some different points as well, which was good. So that was a fun video and podcast to do. And definitely we want to do more ranking stuff. I don't know if it'll be this year or next year sometime, maybe like a 500 or 1,000 subscribers special. We'll do a ranking every single project in Star Wars, as a big video. I think that would be pretty good, ambitious but good, and it would be a while, so it would be something that hopefully people would be interested in and would be interested in listening to the whole thing. So yeah. Interesting. No, wait, it's here, right? Oh, it's 2 3 pieces. And then we've got a 2x2 piece, which will be in here, I imagine. Nope, so 3x3s. There we go. There's a 2x2. Sorry, 2x1. Pop that there. And then we need this piece, which is there, which is good. And then we need, I don't think it's going to be in this bag. It'll probably be in this one. Yep, it is. Got one of them. I need another. You go there. Just make sure that's the right one. Yes, it is. Right at the bottom. We haven't recorded our podcast for next week, or when I'm doing this video, we haven't recorded our podcast for next week. There are definitely some ideas up in the air about what we could do. I think it's more just deciding which one is right to release now. Obviously, and I'll touch on Skeleton Crew soon, but we have finished the Acolytes. We've finished kind of what we wanted to touch on with the Acolyte, which was the ranking video. That was the last we sort of wanted to touch on that. And now we're into the phase again where it's like in between different projects, which is an exciting one because that's where we really get to experiment with what sort of content we want to make. And that's where we feel like we're at our best, is when we can come up with creative ideas that are engaging to the audience and that can provide a lot of enjoyment to the people who choose to watch our videos. So it's certainly something that we're looking forward to, and there are definitely ideas on the table. I think there's like a document with maybe like 20 or 30 ideas, which is exciting. It's good that we have so much content that we want to give to you guys, and it'll all eventually get made, but I guess it's just deciding which ones are the right ones to put out now and which ones we save for the future. So like, we probably won't do a ranking one for a while because we just finished a ranking one, if that makes sense. And as much as people like the ranking videos, there's only so much you can do before it starts to become a bit, repetitive, and you keep rehashing the same sort of stuff. So I cannot find. Maybe I should have not used bowls. Oh, they're right there. Look in the pile as well. Remember that. So yes, not sure what the podcast will be this week, but we will figure that out and we will record it and we'll get it out to you guys. The only thing is that Jack and I were talking about is last year we took our break in mid-December. Okay, interesting. Mid-December, and Skeleton Crew comes out 3rd of December. So unless they're dropping all the episodes on December 3rd, which I highly doubt, we will have to think about how we're going to do our Skeleton Crew review, because we don't necessarily want to miss out on providing those podcasts and that content to you, but we also recognize that this does take, a fair bit of effort, and that we deserve to be able to have that break at the end of the year, and that's something that we always not push for, but that's something that we feel we earn, I suppose, is a good way to put it. And especially this year with a bunch of different factors and variables changing throughout the year, and it kind of being a bit of an emotional roller coaster in a sense, but definitely we need to think about how we're going to put out that content in the end, and figure out what is the best for both you guys and for us. So yeah, I mean, again, that's a long way away, so we don't have to think about that just yet, but I suppose it's good to recognize that it is something that needs to be thought of eventually. Now, are you going there? Yes, you are. You are going there. Yes, you are. Yes. You are going there. And I need one more button here, which goes in the middle right there. All right, page flip. So for those who, follow Instagram or Star Wars on Instagram, or any sort of Star Wars channel on Instagram, or even on Facebook or anywhere, you'll know that Skeleton Crew, we got our first official look at Skeleton Crew, which I can't find it, which is good. I almost feel like they released it now as to get the sour taste of the Acolyte out of the heads of many, which is pretty funny to think about, but I don't blame them. Even though it comes out in December. I mean, to be fair, this show wrapped production like December last year. So it's been not shelved, but it's been on the shelves for like a week. Nope, a year. That's what I meant to say. A year. A week would be nothing. And the fact that we hadn't heard anything or seen anything about it was, it was like, oh, what's happening with this show? But I guess now we've seen that, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm just going to put that out there now. My opinions might change when we get some trailers. But to me, I don't think it's my sort of Star Wars show. The Acolyte, way up my end. That's what I want. Not in terms of what was delivered, but the idea of it. Skeleton Crew. Yeah, I don't know. And if they're holding it for a Christmas release date because it's Christmas related, which I mean, is there Christmas in Star Wars? Have we established that? Anyway, that's not really important. It's just I don't think it appeals to what I want to see in Star Wars. So I'm not too sure about how I want to go about that yet, and how I want to watch it, or if I want to watch it. So I guess that'll be a thing I need to consider. But to be honest, the thing is, to me, it just looked a little bit fake. Looked fake. And I know you're probably thinking, Cooper, you thought the Acolyte looked good. I thought the Acolyte looked good for the time period it was set in. This looks like this is in the Mandalorian era. So I guess there's an expectation of how it's supposed to look. But I don't know. I'm not sold on it yet. And look, again, it might all change with the trailer. That's all it's taken with a couple of projects, in all honesty. Definitely with Ahsoka. I was so worried about that show, and I didn't need to worry at all. It was pretty good. And I cannot see what I'm putting. Circle, circle, another engine piece, and two of these. Yeah. So I think no one knows anything about the Skeleton Crew, but it's even hard to take the word of the director and the showrunners for it now because of, as much as I wanted to believe Leslie Headland with the Acolytes, and the cast of the Acolyte, I think they just say it because they want to promote their own product. There's not really anything good about the actual actual show. There we go. No, that's not it. Where is our piece? Note to self for next time, don't use bowls. It makes it neater, but at what cost? Alright, that is on. This can go on. Not yet. What piece am I missing? That's a funky piece. That is a real funky piece. Never seen that in my days. And I've seen a lot of Lego Star Wars pieces. We'll see if it's in here. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe it's in here. Nope. Gotta be in here then. There it is. Look at this piece. I'm gonna show it to the camera. It just looks weird. Strange. And this goes. Oh, it goes here. Okay. Nice. And then we pop this one through up so here. Alright, this is coming together. Alright, that's all done there. And then, Now, if you're watching this video later on YouTube, I'm very curious to hear what you guys think about Skeleton Crew, not Skeleton Crew, about Outlaws. That one is the game that is releasing next month. Actually, that's not too far away. That's pretty close. Because reviews have been coming out recently. Some have been good. Some have been very ordinary. I personally don't necessarily think it's a game that I'm going to pick up on release. It's not the free roam, if that's the right term, sort of map that I want, or game I want. I prefer something with a bit more substance, because you're limiting it to just the bounty hunting, which, I mean, it's not horrible, but give us more than that. Give us stuff that we actually want to see, like Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order. That's not free roam, but if you took the Jedi capabilities and put that in a game like Outlaws, that's pretty much better. In fact, the next Jedi game should just be free roam, or at least have some post-game content. I think in regard, I know work's begun on the next Jedi game. I think that besides the story, I think the story will be fine. I think that they need to really listen to the fans again, which they did from Fallen Order to Survivor. They did listen to the fans, and they need to make sure that they include things that were missing out in Survivor, which is really just around post-game content and replayability, because there was not much / any of it, and a lot of what it was pretty lackluster. How many people, besides like trophy hunters or whatever you call platinum hunters or whatever, how many people went through and played all of the holo table game thing, whatever it was called? How many people went and found all the plants across the galaxy and planted them at the saloon? How many people went out and scanned all of the things or did all the bounty hunting missions? So those are stuff you're supposed to do in the game, not after the game. So I think actually, you know what? That's inspired me now. There's an idea to do like a Hopes for Battlefront 3 podcast. Hopes for Jedi 3. That will be a podcast as well, because Jack and I have we both like the games, but we found that Fallen Order was far better than Survivor. And I played Survivor again, and my opinion has kind of softened a bit, because I actually quite enjoyed it playing it on second, played it the second time, because I wasn't trying to speedrun, but I took my time a bit more, and that allowed me to enjoy the story, even though I knew where it was going. And I remember, here's the thing, right? Here's my very specific story about why Survivor kind of disappointed me the first time. I watched a video of a guy named Sean Chandler. He's a great guy, great YouTuber, and he reviews movies and stuff and games, and he's big into Star Wars as well. But I saw his video, and he was like, the story, it's pretty meh in the first half, which I agree, it wasn't the best, but it really picks up in the second half. But for me, I was kind of thinking that the supposed ramp up was not very good. I didn't really like Bode's. It wasn't a switch, I suppose, but reveal. I think that didn't hurt the character, but it just kind of like, to me, oh, so there's another Jedi that survived. We've already got so many Did I accidentally put it down? No, there's only 3 there. There it is. So I watched Sean Chandler's video, and he said those things, and I'm like, oh, very exciting. I'm excited for the second half to kind of ramp up, and I didn't think it really ramped up in the ways that I wanted it to, which was a bit disappointing, considering, let's again remember, Cal Kestis is one of, if not my favorite characters in all of Star Wars. And I've been watching a show recently called Shameless, and Cameron Monaghan's in it, and he's just such a good actor. And seeing him in the Jedi games before Shameless has kind of been a bit surreal, because I know where he goes and I know how he evolves as a person. So that's quite funny. But yeah, very, very interested to see what they do with Jedi 3. The Outlaws, they got a lot of work to do to win me over on that game. And it's not even that I'm excited for anything Star Wars. I'm just not excited for... I don't even know why I'm not excited for things. It doesn't look like my game, but you wonder, why was the effort wasted on this when literally the game that every single person, every single Star Wars fan wants in Battlefront 3 isn't even thought about? I just I cannot fathom what the decision making behind that was. And to this day, I think it was their biggest mistake. Did they pull production because they weren't getting money from it anymore? Don't know. But it's dead now. It's not going to happen. Won't happen for a long, long time. I have it on good authority that it is not happening / won't happen for a while. So take that as you will, unfortunately. Wish I could have some music playing or something, but don't want to get any copyright strikes or anything. I mean, if you want me to sing, I can, but I don't know how well that would go. All right. This is finally the bit that I was looking at when I was previewing this. I'm like, oh, okay, we're going to start building this sort of stuff. So let's start building this sort of stuff. You'll see what I mean. It's one of the more iconic bits of the Millennium Falcon, I would say. When you look at the Falcon and you think, oh, okay, yeah, I know that. Yeah, I've missed doing streams. It's been a while. It has been a while since I last did one. Okay, I need 32 black pieces. I'm gonna do this first. I don't like that it keeps... I'm just gonna hold it. You can still see it when I hold it. That's all that matters to me. I did mention in the podcast, no, not the podcast, the live stream before this one, the one that I last did the Falcon for, that I was looking forward to the Olympic Games, which were coming in about a week's time, I think. Well, we're over the week mark now, the Olympics. It's been really good. I know it's not necessarily for everyone, but as a big sports guy, it's been fantastic to watch. It's been a lot of fun. And a lot of sports I've discovered that maybe I would never do in my lifetime, but are really fun to watch. And I would probably go, if it was on in the city or something, I would go watch it because it's pretty cool. I've rediscovered my love for archery because that is just a fantastic sport and pretty exhilarating and highly technical and skillful. The canoe slalom. The canoe slalom is a lot of fun. And also a variant, I suppose you could say, of that is the canoe slalom cross, which is basically canoe slalom, the best bits of the canoe slalom down the water thing, and make it a race. And it's fantastic. It's so much fun. Now, I don't know if I'm being a bit biased when I'm saying this, but Australia is kind of one of the best in the world at canoe slalom. We've got a fantastic, fantastic athlete named Jessica Fox, who, by the way, that's a fantastic name, Jessica Fox, who is one of the best in the world and continues to produce and perform, and it's fantastic to watch her, and it's inspiring as well. So it's inspiring to all Australians, and it's inspiring to inspiring to young little girls who want to make the world their own, and who will look at Jess and go, "Oh, I could do that." And it's just that's what the Olympics is about. It's about celebrating sport. It's about celebrating youth. It's about celebrating just the gifts that we're given in life to be able to perform at such high levels. Watched a bit of BMX. That's a good one. Watched some windsurfing. I've been across pretty much all the Olympic sports, maybe besides like tennis. But the only reason I don't watch tennis is because that's already on during the year. And I don't really feel the need to be watching Olympic tennis when I already see tennis throughout the year. We have the Australian Open here, the French Open, the US Open, so many different tennis tournaments in the world at different times of the year that it's kind of like, does it really need to be in the Olympics? Got breakdancing coming up in the last 2 days of the Olympics, which will be interesting. I'd be surprised if breakdancing stuck around for LA 2028, but I guess we'll find out. That's what I'm talking about, by the way, the little circle things. Oh, that feels nice. It feels nice to run my hand at ASMR. Jack and I were speaking the other day. We're thinking about doing an ASMR video, Star Wars ASMR, with some of the stuff we have, but that is definitely something that we don't think others will want to see. But you know what? If you want to see it, drop a like on the stream, drop a comment saying, "Yo, give us some ASMR," and we'll consider it. We'll think about it, and if it's something that people really want, how can we deny that? How can we deny the people what they want? And it's like, we like ASMR for different reasons other than just for being funny. But yeah, it would certainly be interesting. So, if you ever see Coruscant Nights post ASMR, then you know exactly what video you were sent from. All right, I think we're wrapping up this bit, but we've still got a fair bit to go, considering we've been going for 40 minutes. We've been going for a while. There it is. Flip this back over. Gonna have a quick drink break. Give me a second. But one minute it is. Okay. Got the yellow bit. So, what can I reveal to you that we're doing on the channel? What can I reveal to you guys? I will be as non-specific as I can, just in case I can't reveal anything. We are working on becoming an ambassador for something, which is exciting. We are excited at the chance to potentially be doing this thing. We have been working on an application to submit to blank. And that will be confirmed in November. So if you start seeing more blank around, or if you start seeing more videos around blank, then something good happened. All right, we need to attach some stuff now. Oh, tight for table space. And you're not going to get the best view of it here, unfortunately, but I can't really do anything about it. So, where am I even popping this? In the one above. Oh, there. Okay, all right. Is that even going to work? How does that work for the yellow one? That's not the right way. No, that is the right way. How the heck does that work? There's no room there for that to go in. Oh, is it on that side? Ah, right. I was going to say, that made no sense otherwise. Okay, you slot in there. You guys slot in there. Look at that. We've got another piece on the Falcon. I'm going to spin it around quickly and then put it down because this is really heavy. Look at that bad boy. All right, let's go down. All right, let's continue on the next part of bag 12. Don't need that. Need these. Uh-oh. For those who watched my stream last time, you'll know that I have a fairy friend, one that I love very much. But, little Miss Maisie is quite the troublemaker. And I'm positive that if I open that door and she walks in, chaos will erupt. And I don't know if I should do it. Do I jeopardize a relatively chillaxed stream to bring in some chaos? You know what? Let's do it. Why not? Let's bring in the chaos. Well, she's not there anymore, but she certainly was before. Oh. Last time that I had the stream, we were pushing for 400 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who did subscribe. We are well and truly past that now. We are creeping along somewhat at a reasonable pace to 500. We had a discussion earlier in the year maybe it was even the end of last year, that we would be hoping for 500 at the end of the year. We think that 500 is achievable within the next 1 or 2 months, which is crazy to think about. We've just grown so much, and we're so grateful for everyone who's been there, been liking a video, been subscribing, telling their friends about us, sharing videos. It makes so much difference. And people who don't do YouTube won't know that. But people who do YouTube will recognize that it really helps. And getting the word out and everything, it's so beneficial to help us. And look, we're a channel that, hang on, is that right? Yes, it is. We're a channel that is by fans for fans, which I know is cliche as heck, but we are. We are a channel that was born out of our love for Star Wars, and we wanted to share that. We wanted to share our ideas. We wanted to share our passion. And I know I've hashed this up many times, but I guess it's just nice to keep thinking about how far we've come. So yeah, from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of Jack's heart, I'm sure, big thank you to everyone. We hope you've enjoyed the content. We'd like to keep this going for as long as we can, make it as successful as we can. But obviously there is other stuff that we need to prioritize sometimes. We're both getting towards the end of our uni courses, our uni degrees, so it's going to be important to focus on them soon, especially as final exams start coming up. And I don't even want to think about that. That sounds horrifying. Who came up with final exams? Who thought final exams were a good idea? Alrighty, next page. Let's move on. I swear I had another bowl, but maybe not. But I haven't seen this piece yet today. I have not seen this piece. Am I really silly? No, it's definitely... it's in the big boy bowl. Why is it in the big boy bowl? That's weird. Oh, I can tell you guys something, but I do have to be discreet about it. I know we've mentioned on a couple of podcasts that we're organising some giveaways. That is definitely still happening. We just need to iron out some more details before we actually go through with it. This is a sponsor that we have not, well, we haven't worked with any sponsor, but it will be our first time working with a sponsor, so we want to make sure that, we build up a good relationship with them. And it would be really great if you guys could support us in doing that. Again, this will happen sometime in the near future, but when it does, you'll be able to go and get yourself some cool things. This is a company that I know does very good work, and a company that I know will not let you down with what they provide. But that's about as specific as I can be until we officially iron out the details. We'll have some sort of announcement ad, announcing the sponsorship or the partnership, whatever it ends up being. But yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. You'll be able to get yourself some good stuff. Why did they make me flip it upside down? I missed a step. That is embarrassing. Whoops. I got too excited. Right, you're there. Need to start doing more polls as well. I know that was definitely something that our subscribers enjoyed quite a bit. Oh, excuse me. When we did them. Actually, what was the last community poll that we did? Was it? I think it was ranking the live action show. No, it was ranking the TV shows. That's right. That was good fun. That was good fun. That was a lot of fun. That's something that we're probably going to chat about in a podcast one day. I'm sure we'll do a live action, a general TV one. That'll be good fun. Just good vibes over here at Coruscant, you know. Got some of the best fans in the world who support us, who watch our videos, who make this community so great. One, two, three. You can go on the corner here and over here and over here. All right. I need this piece. Where does this go? Right here. Oh, I have 2 more of these. Oh yeah, I don't know why I forgot to mention this. We'll do a video about our favorite, like our top 10 Lego sets, because we both have quite a few. I don't know if it's going to be strictly Star Wars based, or if we're going to do like other sets beyond that, because I have a lot of Harry Potter sets. If you've been watching these streams, you know I do. But I am also not sure yet. I'm pretty sure it will be all Star Wars, which is fine. That's all fine, and that's something that we can definitely accommodate to. But Jack has way more Star Wars Lego sets than me. If he could show his whole collection, goodness me, it would be about maybe a 2-hour video, maybe more because of he'd just be talking about it, which is fine. It's he's got a lot of stuff and it's pretty cool. So if you ever see a like top 10 Lego sets or Lego sets video, watch it because Jack's collection is phenomenal. Got me here. What is this? What the heck? That's a weird bit. Oop. 1, 2, and 3 is here. And then we need one more of these to go here. And one of these to go here. Ah, one of them to go here, I think. 1, 2, 3, yep. And then that and that. Yeah. Woo! This has been, I imagine I'm going to have to do another one of these. This has been painful, not going to lie. But no, we still got a while to go. I was going to say, I don't think we have that long to go. Yeah, we do. This bowl is still very full. That's all right. I mean, having good fun building. The only thing I wish I had was some music, but again, copyright. Just gotta be careful about all of that stuff. Wait, where do you go? Oh, you go there. Ah. What else did I have on my list? Let me look. Touched on everything I wanted to. We'll do some reimagining videos as well, which will be a bit of fun. There we go. Two of these things. One there. One up here. Whoopsie. That was a bit of a weird moment. Alright, let's pop you on. Alright, nope, I still need to add some more bits before I add this to the actual ship. Can I tilt that way? Yes, I can. Love these little bits. Love them. The wheels, you can spin them. Let's pop you over there. You're going in the middle there. We need two of these. Oh, okay, that looks complicated. Let me just get out the rest of what I need first. I have no idea what that piece is. It's like a lightsaber hilt. I genuinely don't know where I'd find that either. it's a tiny thing. No way. No way that would be in here, right? No. Oh, it's here. It kind of is a lightsaber hill. It's not. It kind of is. Pop both of these on. And then one of these. And then these go here. Interesting. And then we've got these bits just go here. I see. One. Damn it! I put them the wrong way. I'm a silly man. Oh, here's some exciting news. Well, to me, it's exciting at least. My personal Star Wars project, Star Wars Defiance, I've been hard at work, and I would say that the first chapter script is about 75% done. We're almost there. It has been quite a journey because I can develop general ideas. I'm very good at developing general ideas, but this is the first time I've kind of gone in depth about what an actual episode would look like. Well, actually, not look like is the wrong word. Sounds like, visualized with words. So I've been working on that, and it's coming out pretty well. It sounds a bit Disneyfied, but I guess that's my writing style. But yeah, I think it's really good. The only thing that I'm concerned about is that it follows sequel characters, which no one likes the sequel characters. But I hope people give this a chance because it is my baby. It is my writing baby. It is something that I've spent a good portion of my time on. Not my life, because, I've had a long life. Well, no, I haven't. I don't even know what I've had enough on my plate. What the heck is this piece, man? That's the right bit. Is that the wrong way around? No, that's right. Huh? How the heck? Oh, so it does extend over. Wait. Oh. Hold up. Hold up a minute. Am I doing this the right way? That's fine. Hang on, I am very much confusing myself. That's fine there. That's fine. That's not wrong. Why is that not coming together then? Oh, I've probably got the wrong piece. Yeah, I do. Silly me. I need a smaller one. This small one. I had a 4-piece. I needed a 3-piece. I wasn't going crazy. I just couldn't read. That tends to be a trend on these live streams. I'm not proud of it, but unfortunately, it keeps happening, and I don't learn. All right, another one of these pieces. Seeing way too many of these. Now we take that piece that I had before. No, not that one. This one. Pop you there, and this is coming together quite nicely, I must say. And nope, I have stuffed it up again. I've got to read these things. Damn. I'll give you a bit of it's not a sneak peek, I suppose, but it's a bit of an insight as to what I'd like in Battlefront 3. I think that's probably a good topic that I can talk about, considering that's what we were discussing before. I would like to see more planets. And I know that there was a good selection in Battlefront 2, but I think that obviously we missed out on quite a few key planets. The first one that comes to mind, and the obvious one considering it's in our channel name, is Coruscant. How the heck did we go through 2 Battlefront games without getting Coruscant? Any form of Coruscant. No Jedi Temple, no Underworld, nothing. That must be priority number 1 in Battlefront 3 if it ever comes out. Number 2, just general gameplay needs to be improved. I don't hate the class system. I think that worked well for the game, but just general improvements, even to the user face or the interface, user interface. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Of the menus and the loading screens would just be so much better if they took some more attention to detail. And again, these are subjective opinions. Some people might think Battlefront 2 is certainly perfect as it is, which, I mean, it's got some elements that are good. I've explained my Battlefront 2 story on stream before. It's such a nostalgic game to me, even though it's how old now? 2017, so 7 years old. That's wild. That is wild to think about that it's 7 years old already. I think we need to see more heroes as well. Jango Fett, Padme, Mace Windu, all characters we need to see in the game because they're iconic parts of the Star Wars franchise. How are they not included in the game? They need to be. Alright, this bit is going to be attached to that very soon. We're just going to finish this up. And yeah, I'm going to have to do a second one of these. So I don't know how long that's going to take. What's the time? 9 o'clock. It is 8:53 p.m. in Melbourne at the moment. Let me know in the comments what time it is in your city, or if you're in Melbourne or somewhere else in Australia, let me know. I want to say hi. Give a shout out. That is a flat piece. That's not what I want. What am I missing here? I am missing this. This is the piece I need. I've been trying to think for a video or a podcast. I'm not 100% sure yet what I want to do with this idea, but because the Olympics are on, and at least while it's still relevant, make some sort of like Star Wars Olympics video. But again, I'm not 100% sure how that would work or how I could incorporate that idea into a video. I just don't know, but I think there is a way. I just can't picture it, unfortunately. So, and I don't necessarily want to wait the next 4 years to do it. And just while the Olympics are still a hot topic, I suppose would be a good idea to discuss it. There we go. On a non-related topic to Star Wars, I can't recommend anymore. Go check out Pop Culture because we do have some really good stuff up on there. Not that we post that often, but when we do it, it's good quality. We did put up a review of Deadpool and Wolverine. I think it was on Monday. No, it was a couple of days ago. From a personal standpoint, I really liked Deadpool and Wolverine. It was a fun time in cinemas. And if you want to let me know in the comments what you thought of Deadpool and Wolverine, even though it's not a Star Wars thing, that doesn't matter. We can discuss multiple things, yeah, please feel free to let me know. I want to hear what you guys thought of Deadpool and Wolverine, because I know I certainly had a lot of fun with that movie. I think it was exactly what, maybe not what, it was exactly what Marvel needed. Maybe not the MCU, but definitely Marvel. So the fact that they were able to, I would say, pretty much nail a Deadpool film, it's good. Good for them, good for business, good for ticket sales, good for audiences. It's a good time. That's what it is. I remember seeing the trailers and not being totally convinced. I wasn't even really looking forward to it when it came out, but hell no way. I've got to be able to attach this somehow, right? That's not going to stay in. There's got to be some way I can... No, that's not going to stay. Lego, what are you doing? Look at this. They've got... you can't really see. They've got, like, fork pieces going into cylindrical holes. That's not going to stay. That's horrible design. That's horrid. That's so bad, Lego. Wow. Surely they could have done something a bit better. I need to put this on, and then we're up to the final bit. So let me do this, and then, yeah. Still a very heavy ship. I'm going to move this out of the way. Sorry, my phone. And this... I hate this. Where is that fold down bit? Here it is. This is going into the black. Really? What is Lego doing with this one? That is a loosey goose. That is a loosey goose. Wow. Okay. Well, don't touch the top because it will move. I also have no idea how I'm going to carry it once the top bit's done, because I'm carrying it here at the moment. You know what? Let's add my minifigures in while I'm here. I guess you can take out... Maybe that's why it was designed, so you could take it out like that and pop it back in. That's probably it. I'm stupid on it. All right, Finn is going in the corner right there. Imagine we're going to get Ray in bag 13 or whatever it was. That BB-8 there. All right, minifigs are in. Don't have to worry about them. Okay. Millennium Falcon, you're going back. Heavy. It is heavy. All right, on to the last bit of bag 12. This has been a long bag. We've been going for an hour and 15 minutes. I always say I'm going to speed run the last bits, but it just never works. I'm not even going to attempt to speed run it. I just know it will end horribly. Let's pop you there. And pop you there. And you there. This has definitely been the, like Lego set that's taken the longest to build, not just because it's the biggest, but even just, it's almost a bit exhausting putting it together. Fatiguing, but it's also a good time. I remember in one of my streams earlier, maybe it was the second stream. Can't remember what their name was, but they said that the world record for the fastest time to complete this set was like 17 hours, which is nuts. Do this in 17 hours? No way. Not for me. And I love building Lego, and I'm usually pretty quick at it. But 17 hours for this set? No. I don't even want to think about doing it that quick. Like, that just seems ridiculously quick. Like, you would be doing that just to get the record. You wouldn't be doing it for just pure enjoyment. Life is a mystery. No, can't sing. Can't sing on the stream because I'm gonna get copyrighted. I don't want to get copyrighted. This channel, touch wood, has so far been pretty good with copyright content. But that doesn't mean we can't get chillaxed about it. If you have any good music recommendations, list them in the comments. I'm always looking for new music. It's one of my passions. I'll listen to soundtracks, to pop music, to hip hop, R&B, classics. I've got cat hair in here. I'll listen to any sort of music, as long as I usually like music that sounds a bit different to like mainstream stuff. But I don't dislike mainstream stuff. I just think there's a bit more enjoyment to be had with what the heck. With stuff that maybe is not as known. So it's like, I'll give you an example. There is a song out now that is very popular, I'm sure across the whole world, called Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. It's actually been out for a while. But anyway, I quite like that song. But the thing is, it is the most overplayed song ever. And there does come a point where it's like it becomes too much overplayed. And there are songs that are overplayed that I just can't stand. There was a phase where there was a song called Flowers by Miley Cyrus. That was, I'm not kidding you, that was on at least every 4 songs on major radio stations in Melbourne. That's not an exaggeration. And it was annoying because I didn't like it. But clearly people liked it, and so that's why they played it. But I guess what I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to make, is that there are some pop songs that I like, that are catchy, that fit my style of music, and then there are others that definitely don't, and that annoy me. Wow, I am a picky listener, aren't I? Ooh, red piece. I'm about halfway through Rebels Season 3. It's been good. I just finished the Holocrons of Fate episode. I think it was... No, it was not. It was called... the one where Maul and Ezra go to Dathomir. Which I didn't really remember from my from my initial watch through, but it was okay. I'm excited to get to the second half of the season. I feel like the second half looks like it's a bit more entertaining. Is that the right word to use? It looks a bit more quality, and we get some of the more iconic episodes. Obviously, we're going to get 0 Hour. We're going to get Twin Suns. We're going to get... Gosh, I don't even remember what else. Oh, yeah, the Darksaber. Trials of the Darksaber. The Mandalore episode. Yeah, there's some good stuff coming up in season 2. I haven't watched Rebels in about a week, but that will obviously change when I get around to it. Rebels is so good. Rebels is so good. Everyone will tell you it. The first season and a bit of the second season definitely feels like a kid's show. Season 3 and season 4 feels like not a kid's show. It feels like an animated show. Not in the levels of like Rick and Morty or something where it's like really crude humor and stuff, but certainly on the level of like they weren't making it. Their intended audience wasn't kids anymore. It was a larger Star Wars fan base. And obviously, the people who created Rebels were rewarded in being able to adapt the story into live action through Ahsoka, which was my favorite part about the show. And I think they took the best parts of Rebels and put it into that show, and they just gave it so much care and love, and that's something that I'll always remember and appreciate about Ahsoka, is that it brought some of my favorite characters to not the big screen, but to the home screen, to the live action, to a special place in my heart. So yeah. All right. I need to put one more of these somewhere, which is here. How is this going to work? Like that? Like that. Been watching a bit of Rick and Morty as well. They make so much Star Wars. So many, sorry, I should say proper English. So many Star Wars jokes in that show. It's pretty funny. Their whole, not that I was a big fan of season 6 when it dropped, but they did a whole episode on dropping. It was a finale, a whole episode on dropping a lightsaber perfectly vertical to the ground, and then how it became like a national emergency. It was pretty crazy. Not one of my favorite episodes, but you know, I appreciate Star Wars content whenever we get it in other shows. You know, can't complain. All right, so we've got some decorations to put on this last little bit of bag 12, and then my favorite people on the internet. We are done. It's been a long live stream. This has been, I would say, the longest one that I've done on here. Next time I do one, I am not using bowls. I know that for sure, because that was just added unnecessary time. You know, you live and you learn. How many did I put down? 1, 2, 3. I've got 2 more to do. That's them down. Let's pop this one down. this one down over here and get one on in 3 of these. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Done. Nope, not done. Don't say done. Don't want people to put that. This is not done. We're almost done. That's the correct phrasing I should have used. And then we'll attach it, and then we will put it on the Falcon. Oh yeah, we're close. We got very close now. One more page. I know you can't see the instructions, but I've only got one more page. Still feel like I have a lot of pieces for what's left. That'll be later. They're done. This one is up here. Is that it for that one? Yep, flip it back over. Get you there. Pop this one up here. And then 4 of these thingamajiggies. Oh, there's a few leftover pieces from this one. I'll say that. One. 2, 3. Where's number 4? Right there. And then this goes on here. Guys, we got 4 more pieces left to place. They're all in here. One, 2, 3. Let's move you across a bit. And 4. And now we attach it all to the Falcon, and then we are done. Didn't use those pieces. Actually, now that I think about it, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to fret about it. Oh, sorry, that was loud. Alright, let's bring Mr. Millennium Falcon back in here. And this one, I assume, is going in the one behind that. Look at that. Look at that. Guys, we are on our way to finishing this Falcon. Bag 12 today. I don't know what the next one I'll do is. I'll just make sure there's nothing else here, alright? Yeah, no, bag 13 is next, and we will be completing these sections here. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.